What's up, guys? Darkside Spencer here, and I'm here to review Corpses by The Official Combo, which is a buddy of mine named Sebastian. He's a fellow YouTuber. He has around 2,000 subscribers, and he reached out to me to review this, and I can't wait to do this because, I've never really been reached out that much for. I kind of just create my own stories, and I think that's kind of why he asked me to do this, because I enjoy making stories and all that stuff, and it's kind of what I do, and I guess he's looking for a little bit of a critique, and I think I'm not necessarily the best person to do it, but I think I'm a good person and a right person to come to for an honest review, because I don't really do bullshit, I mean? I'm going to tell you like I see it, and if I don't like what I'm seeing, I'll tell you, you know what I mean? So, this is my unbiased review. I enjoy his videos. I suggest you go watch him. He has really cool rap battles. Probably the best I've ever seen. He does really good voice impressions. There's some of them, they're not, as great as they can be, but come on, dude. He's just one person. It's only him, you know what I mean? And that's what I like about him. He's kind of like myself. It's only really me here, and it's not really everyone, I don't have a cast, crew. I have a cast now for Hell on Earth, and I think that's kind of another reason why he added me to the mix, is because I'm now doing a zombie show, which I've done a zombie shows in the past. I did the Walking Dead web series, and that one I hold, in higher regard, as one of my better videos, or series, or whatever you want to call it, but they could have been done a lot better. But this one is called Corpses, and I don't even know is this a zombie? Yeah, it's zombie. All right, nice. That's fucking badass. I do love the format of the video, of the title, and it's a radio style a series. I want to say it's called. Yeah, it's a series. So there is more than one, and supposedly there's more issues. This is only issue 1, so I've got a lot to catch up on. But I really am excited for this, but go check this guy out. I think he deserves the view. So enough of the introduction. Let's go ahead and review this. Corpses issue 1, a indie zombie radio drama series, 2017. That's 2 years ago. And this is by The Official Combo.
What's going on? This can't be real. He then slowly made his way towards the door of the room he was in. He cracked open the door just enough so he could get a glimpse of what was going on. What he saw was a procession straight out of hell. Living corpses were eating and alive. Some of them were part of the National Guard, and some were just regular, everyday citizens. What remained of the National Guard tried finishing off the remains of the undead, but it was no use. Vincent quickly, but quietly, closed the door and took a seat in a nearby chair. Oh my God. This isn't a dream. The broadcast, that broadcast about the dead coming back to life was real. I actually watched that. Vincent set his gun down on the ground and just stared at the floor. Fear and panic radiated in his eyes. He was entering a state of shock. He might have even stayed in that state even longer if a single gunshot didn't go off.
All right.
Silence.
I like
The
that.
deep silence seemed to be covering the entire world. Vincent picked the handgun back up and slowly walked out of the room he was in to see what was going on. Maybe somebody was alive. Maybe somebody could help him. But Vincent would be immediately disappointed. He would find nothing but a floor full of dead bodies. When a person was missing something from their body, Vincent didn't have to look too far to find it. Whether it was intestines hanging out of a person or bits of flesh stuck in the teeth of the undead, Vincent saw nothing but death. Vincent couldn't take looking at the sight of death anymore, so he quickly walked away. He started to run and saw a nearby door. He pushed it open but lost his balance and fell down. But as he got up, he got a view of the outside. Empty homes, quiet streets, dead bodies, abandoned vehicles, and the living dead. A world full of corpses.
Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, so that was Corpses issue 1. This is his channel, by the way. Initial reaction. I think the audio, the music, particularly in the sound effects, perfectly timed and very well chosen, I think. The shotgun and the pistol blast, wow. The pistol the pistol sound effect, the pistol shooting sound effect, that actually kind of jartled. Is that even a word? Startled me. I think the one thing you need to work on, I know I'm already getting to this, is continuity of the audio. There was parts where it would just like beep, not really beep, but like it would like cut out kind of, and that I feel kind of broke the immersion of it. But at the same time, this is 2 years ago, and I've done the same shit as well. And I still kind of do it sometimes, but I try to like keep it layered so like it stays, continuous instead of breaking up, in the audio. Really, I thought it was very immersive. I felt like I was there with the main character, and I was waking up like, the fuck's going on? Oh God, just basically like in a state of just pure constant confusion, you know what I mean? Like, just like, I don't recognize this room, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Like, you feel like you're out of place, you know what I mean? And I felt like the story overall, I thought, him waking up in the room, I'm kind of intrigued why the hell he was there in the first place. And then the actual showing and like listening, and I think what you did here was really brilliant with the way you left it up to our imagination of like how this scene plays out and all that stuff. And that's how I think of things. I think of it as a scene, like a movie. You know what I mean? Like how it's shot, how it sounds, and all that stuff. And I'm glad you put in the sound effects because, like, to me, it gets kind of boring just listening to someone talk. You know what I mean? And I feel like you utilize that well. And the moment he comes out of that room and he sees zombies and stuff like that, eating people or eating corpses or whatever you want to call it, that would terrify me. And the one nitpick I had with the overall story was how convenient a gun was placed, just so near him. I felt like that was a little bit convenient. But the realistic aspect of it is, of not it, but of the story that I thought was kind of cool was like him sitting down. And he's like taking a breather. He's like, God damn, like this is for real. You know what I mean? I felt like that was really well done. Because those are moments that I think are needed to show the human aspect of this world that is full of undead and unhuman creatures. You know what I mean? And I think that was done really well. The ending, really well done. You kind of wrote this like an essay. And I thought, and that's how I write, so I gotta respect that. You introduced it by introducing the room and not really the layout, but like you described the room with such detail to where you could visualize it and you could really feel, that sense of like confusion and like unbelong. How many of if that's a word, unbelonging? Like I can't really explain it, but like you feel. I think there's no better word to describe it. It's very immersive. I liked it a lot. Now I don't know if there's any more issues of these, but I really enjoyed this one. Voice acting, I swear to God, it sounds like that guy from, or not that guy. It sounds like yourself, Sebastian, whenever you did the Saw voice. It's kind of what it sounded like to me. But overall, I felt like the voice acting was spot on. A little bit dramatic in some parts, but at the same time, that I'm the same way. I get a little bit over dramatic whenever I'm trying to do something that's kind of serious and trying to be a little bit over the top to the point where it just hits home. And I understand it. It's hard to, and I don't know if I could kind of tell that like sometimes, I don't know if you read this word for word, but I feel like you kind of cut it in pieces, as you said, lines and stuff like that, because it's kind of hard to do a radio thing, like a radio show, like, you know how radio shows are, like, they talk kind of like live, you know what I mean, but at the same time, like, they have like commercial breaks and shit like that. Well, not really commercial breaks, but you know what I mean, like, they do advertisements and stuff like that, and, segments, but, I think it's a unique concept that I feel is a hidden gem from the past. The one thing that this reminded me of was War of the Worlds, I think it's called. I don't remember who it was by, but it was some guy who did a broadcast that the world was ending, and like he like described like the book of War of the Worlds, and it reminded me of a lot of like this, like that apocalypse feel to it, and like the drama and I can't say it. The dramatic entrance to this world and how us, the viewer, kind of sees all of this and kind of places themselves in that situation, in that sense of urgency, to just survive. You know what I mean? Just like, it's just, it was very good. Like, I don't want to go on too long, but it was very good. I really enjoyed this. I appreciate you, the official combo, Sebastian, for having me do this, and reaching out, you know what I mean? Because I don't really get, like I said, I don't get really asked out a lot, to do that, to review stuff. And me personally, I'm not that good at, like, articulating what I'm trying to say. So, like, if I'm, like, fucking, I'm stuttering all over the place, you know what I mean? It's because I'm trying to articulate my thoughts, you know what I mean? I'm trying to just say it, but it's kind of hard to do that. I'm interested if there's going to be any other characters, where this main character is going to go. As far as we know, it's just him and a handgun. That's about it. So yeah, that's about it. You know what I mean? I liked it. I really did. I enjoyed it. It's unique. It's very unique, and I appreciate that you did something that was different from everyone else, not do the same thing. Like me, I'm doing what everyone else is doing. Doing what The Walking Dead's doing, pretty much. Like, have fucking a group of survivors having a conflict, doing the same shit over and over again. You kind of get a feel for the story within the first episode, and that's about it. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you doing something different. You know what I mean? It's a breath of fresh air. You know what I mean? And that's about it. I give this a 7 out of 10 based on my own personal rating scale. That's about it, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.